Good morning. Oh, getting some stretches in type shit. Currently getting everything ready to go here. Gonna be just a second. I actually have to remember how to get my... I think it was from the website. Currently getting everything up and running. I apologize, I'm not looking at chat at this current moment in time. There we go. So yeah, I'm still just getting everything ready. I apologize. I'm a little slow, especially in the mornings. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna stream today. That's what I'm still currently working on. Currently working on figuring out what sounds the most fun to stream. It's tough. Tough decision to make. Thought about just streaming Path of Exile again, just like blasting that and chatting. I mean, I feel like overall that's a fairly safe bet because it's easy enough to where I can just kind of like turn my brain off and play it, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, maybe I'm crazy, but I've been having like such a hard time figuring out what games I want to play recently. Like, not even like for streaming type stuff. Like, just in general. I've been playing like Path of Exile 2, which to be fair, it's really fun. I don't have anything against it, but like I'm in the end game now, and I'm not necessarily bored of it, but I feel like I want to play something like more. I don't know how to say it. I guess mentally stimulating. I don't really know. I feel like I need something more mentally stimulating. Yeah. I wanted to play some like story-based games recently, but to be honest, I haven't had too many of those on my radar. Like any crazy ones. The last one I played that I really, really enjoyed is probably like maybe like Cyberpunk or Final Fantasy 17. Both of those I enjoyed. Legend. Why are you talking about yourself, King? You already know you're a legend. Yeah, I'm just streaming, nice and early morning stream. I'm currently thinking about what I want to do. Honestly, unsure. Forum didn't expect to see this in my inbox. Holy. Yeah, I yesterday morning I didn't expect that I would be streaming either. But here we are. Yesterday I woke up and I just kind of decided to stream. Long time no see, brother. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I just streaming. I don't entirely know what I'm gonna stream, but I'm gonna stream something. I'm currently looking between like a few different games, just figuring out which one would be the most interesting for me to stream. It's a tough decision because honestly, I got up this morning and I just straight up did not have a plan. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream again today because my goal is I'm trying to stream as much as possible. But I didn't know what to stream. I thought about playing Hollow Knight, but that game is fucking agitating. I've played it a few times over the years. And honestly, Hollow Knight has a special place in my heart because the homie who gifted that game to me has since passed away. So I've always wanted to go back and beat it because that was the last game that my friend had gifted me before he passed, was Hollow Knight. But that game's really hard. He knew I wanted to play it, and he knew that I liked difficult games, and so he gifted me that game. Like, must have been like 2018 or maybe even like late 2017. I can't even remember how long ago it was. But yeah, I've wanted to actually go back and beat it. Loki might do it for Home Slice on stream. That's what I'm saying. Rest in peace to the gifter and the goat, my Home Slice Nevius. Let's see here. I got some games installed. I don't know if I want to actually install anything and wait for it. I mean, my internet's pretty goated, so I could just install anything and play it. I have like so many games on my Steam. It's like almost overwhelming, like the amount of games I have on here that I actually haven't even played, or rather than games I haven't played, like games I haven't finished. I have so many games. I got games from like story games, turn-based games, shooters, Souls-likes. I got so much. If you like Hollow Knight after you beat it, you could try Celeste. Oh, dude, Celeste is scary. I've seen gameplay of that game. I think I would have a mental breakdown. Like, I think I would go fucking crazy if I played Celeste and I tried to beat it. Man, there was one game that I thought about playing as well. I have like 9 hours in it, but I haven't played it in like a year. And to be fair, my playthrough was really scuffed. It's like this super story-driven RPG called Disco Elysium. That's another game I've thought about playing. That might be a fun one to play on stream. Because the game is like super choice-based. Like your choices are very important in that game. And it's also like very detective-esque. Man, there's so many options. Oh, knowing me, I'm probably just going to sit here and look for like 20 minutes, and then I'm just going to default to Path of Exile, because that's generally what happens to me. I sit here and I'll look at video games and I'll be like, yo, what's good? What am I going to play? And then suddenly I just go back to the same game that I've been playing. Your rap flows was always majestic. Thank you. I did always try my best to make sure that my stuff was on beat and sounded interesting. I always did my best not to have like super standard default flows and sorry, it's really early here. So I'm going to be yawning a little bit until I'm like fully awoken, cuz I mean technically I've been up 2 hours, but I wasn't doing a whole lot. I was kind of sitting and preparing to stream since like 5:30. It's currently 7:21 in the morning. I'll decide on something in a minute here. I'm probably just going to play something like mega chill. I don't know what though. One thirty a.m. getting time zone diffed. Yeah, time zone go crazy. That's all I gotta say. Time zones go fucking crazy. I don't know what I feel like playing. The problem is I have so many options. That's my current issue. Oh, hi, Lynx. Hello. My cat just came in here and she's meowing at me. Oh yeah, that was the grade A asshole music video. The one that I shot in the backyard. Oh my goodness, Lynx. God, she is being so loud this morning. Yeah, I definitely privated quite a bit of my older music just because when I look at the music that I was releasing most recently, a lot of my older music, while it's like not like garbage, I look at it and I was like, yeah, the quality wasn't too great. Like, I became a little bit more of a like a perfectionist. And so when it came to those older songs, I felt like I'd rather private them because I wasn't entirely happy with the quality. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Why there gotta be so many games, but so many that just aren't that interesting right now? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just crazy. There's a good chance I could just be crazy. My cat's saying that I'm crazy. I think she agrees with me. I think she's telling me that I'm nuts. Lynx, what is it, baby girl? Yeah, she is a little psychopath. Just a teensy weensy bit wound up this morning. You know, there's this one game, and it has a new update that's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. Let me check. Is there like, I wish there was like a timer. I'm trying to Trying to find like a proper timer. 10 hours until the update comes out. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Meows in the background, W cat. Yeah, I got 7 cats. I have plenty of goats to go around. Maybe it's just a Hollow Knight angle. Could very well be a Hollow Knight angle. I just don't know if my brain's ready for a game that difficult first thing in the morning. That shit takes skill. And I am quite unskilled. Oh yeah, cats are very smart. Like it's honestly funny sometimes seeing the way that they're like the cogs are turning in their heads when they're thinking about what they want to do. I've had like we have this problem with like multiple of our cats just being able to open cabinets because they've figured out how cabinets work, which is like really annoying. 7 probably a tough job. It's not that bad. I actually feel like a lot of people hear that I have like 7 cats and they're like, wow, that must be really expensive and that must be a lot of work. I mean, aside from having to like, you know, we have 1 litter box per cat basically. So we have 7 litter boxes. And so I have to clean those every day, but doing all 7 of them doesn't even take me 10 minutes. I mean, I go through and I clean them once a day and then you know, maybe once a month we'll do like a deep cleaning of the litter boxes, you know, where we like take out all the excess cat litter that's still in there and, you know, we put in a full fresh load of cat litter and make sure it's all clean and that they're happy. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, then we obviously feed them. We have 1 cat that we have to groom because he's a really like fluffy cat. And so he needs assistance in grooming himself because he's so fluffy. So we got to brush him, which I need to get on top of because I haven't been brushing him enough. He's still fine, but he definitely could use a little more brushing just to make sure his hair's not matted. Alrighty. You know, I think I might just stream a pretty crazy game that I honestly didn't think I was going to stream. I'm primarily streaming it just for like background. I mean, it's basically just going to be me chatting more than the importance of the gameplay, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'll probably just use this game as background footage. I just got to get the game open real quick, and then I got to tweak the volume. Orange Cat's hyper. Yo, true. We had an orange cat. He passed away last year, but yeah, no, he was super silly. I mean, he was a super goofy cat. Absolutely loved him to death. It's funny because like the 2 that are like, in my opinion, the most commonly like unique and weird cats are orange cats and like all black cats. Black cats and orange cats are just so silly. Okay, hold on. I gotta tweak the music because I feel like this music is probably like extraordinarily loud. This majestic ass music is from Honkai Star Rail. Rest in peace. Yeah, he was the goat. he was absolutely legendary. Unfortunately, he didn't pass of old age, but you know, the life that he did live was extremely fulfilling. He was an outdoor cat. He was super happy, super energetic. He got to do literally whatever he wanted, and bro was absolutely chilling. He lived a very good life. That's why I don't like letting my cats out anymore, because unfortunately, I mean, my luck was absolutely horrible, because we've had 3 outdoor cats that have all passed away from being hit by a car, which is just super fucking unlucky, because we live in the boonies anyway. I do not live in a major city. Near the city that I live, we live on the outskirts anyway. We don't live like in the city. Hi, kitty. Hello, Mara. All right, now I have another cat in here who's harassing me. Alrighty. I gotta change the... I guess I should just set it to automatically capture any full screen window. Will that work? Nope. Alright. Hold on, why is my game capture not capturing the game? Is it because it's not registering it as full screen? I'm like literally looking at it. I have clicked the program and it's not streaming it. Technical difficulties. I gotta tweak my settings for a second. That's weird. I wonder why this isn't working. Okay, this is funny because this is like the only game I've ever had issues with like screen recording. Is like literally this game. Is it because my game's not in full screen? It literally says full screen. It might not qualify as full screen, which is probably why it's not capturing the window. So I think I know how to fix this. True. That is why I absolutely adore my kitties. Because they are legendary. Absolute goats. There we go. Now I got the stream up. Okay. Yeah, that took me a second. For whatever reason, I had to make like a fucking window capture instead. Oh, but is the window not capturing correctly now? Oh my goodness gracious. It looks like it's... Okay, yeah, see, now the window isn't working correctly. Holy mother of God. I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. Twitch.tv. Twitch.television. There we fucking go. My goodness. Yeah, by the way, professional streamer, by the way, guys. Surely. Surely I'm a professional streamer. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know anything about Honkai Star Rail. It's a pretty cool game. I enjoy it. Here, I also gotta change my Twitch category now. Yeah, I like this game quite a bit. It's pretty chill. Cool game. Alright. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna be doing like probably just gonna be doing the story in this game, which to be fair, it's not that big of a deal. I already know everything that happens. Like up to like the latest patch of this game. So I'm pretty much just gonna be chatting, and this is just gonna be the background footage. Like this isn't even honestly gonna be like, so don't even worry about like knowing what the fuck is going on in the game and like actually understanding like the plot or like the gameplay, because the gameplay isn't really the focus right now. The focus is honestly just chatting. Seems entertaining with the animations. Yeah, I think the game is like animation wise, I think the team like absolutely pops off, especially with this character. This is like the latest character in the game, Castorise. Her fucking animations when she's attacking are like absolutely fucking cracked, like in the combat. Which, speaking of which, this is about to be like a boss fight. So I think I can also skip this cutscene because I watched this like 3 times yesterday, and I got to the boss fight, but then I was busy doing something else. Holy, am I still gonna have to tweak my audio? This is so loud.
Did you hear that? What? They've returned! Best me! Grabs me an egg! If it is a warrior! Corpus Machinas!
So yeah, this is the fucking boss fight.
This is Nikador's true form. It's incredible.
And see, now it's funny because like now the audio is like infinitely quieter because the cutscene is over. Cutscene lore go crazy. Anime is life, real. Funnily enough, I haven't even watched that much anime in like recent times. I've been like slacking, cause like honestly, I don't even watch a whole lot of media in general. I watch stuff with the wife whenever we have the time. Like we're planning on watching, for example, like we're really looking forward to watching Black Mirror this weekend because it's like Easter weekend here where we live. She's got like a whole 4-day weekend off, which is fucking sick. So we're gonna binge the latest season of Black Mirror and probably also both binge this game because we both really like it. I'm gonna warn you guys, by the way, I fucking suck at this game. But yeah, this character's animations are fucking cracked. I'll even I normally play it on double speed so shit moves by faster, but I'll play it on like the slow speed because this shit looks so fucking sick. And that's not even her only attack animation. That's like her normal attack, basically. She has, so like in this game, each character has both an element and an archetype. So like as you can see, these 2 characters are ice element. You can see like here their little like ultimate skills are light blue. It's because they're both ice. Castorise is quantum. This guy Luocha, he's imaginary. That's his like element. And then each character has an archetype on top of that. So like Castorise's archetype is remembrance, which means she summons a creature. Same thing with this character right here, Trailblazer. This Trailblazer is also remembrance, and they also summon a creature, like a little pet, to help them fight. Pela, right here, she is of the Nihility archetype, which means she applies debuffs, and this is Luocha. He's the Abundance archetype, which means he is a healer. So like that's basically the archetype system. And I don't know. I love games that have like team composition building and like min-maxing and shit like that. That's why I tend to really like these grindy games like Path of Exile and Honkai Star Rail. I used to like Genshin Impact, but honestly I kind of fell off of it because of like work related reasons. But yeah, I still enjoy Honkai Star Rail. I'm actually trying to think of what is like optimal here, because honestly I've never fought this boss before, and looking at these, like these spears, I'm assuming I'm going to want to destroy these, but I can't really do that because none of them have the weakness for ice. So I'm low-key, since they don't have like ice break, I'm just gonna do that. Here, I'm gonna put it back on like double speed until I have Castorise's ultimate skill. And then when I have Castorise's ultimate, I'll take it off of double speed just so you guys can see it, because honestly it's pretty sick in my opinion. Yeah, these 2 bars, basically one of them is like their break, one of them is the health, the white bar being the breakage, and the red bar is the health. So whenever you hit them with the corresponding element, it lowers the break meter, and when it reaches 0, they get stunned for like one turn cycle they'll be stunned. So it's pretty important to break. Also, when you empty that bar, they take damage based on your stat break effect. So, like, you know, if you have a character who's stacking a bunch of percent break effect, when they do break their armor, then they take a metric fuck ton of flat damage. But I'm not doing break effect. I'm just doing raw damage, spamming Castorise. Yo, what's up, Sky? Voice crack, Sky. Yep, that's me. But yeah, what's up? I am indeed alive. I am currently just streaming for shits and giggles. Trying to get back into it because, you know, bored, thought streaming could be fun. So, here we are, lo and behold. Oh, dude, if you think that's a lot, I mean, like, when she does, like, when she actually has her summon, it's ridiculous. Also, shout out to this. This is the Trailblazers summon. It is a creature called Mem. Shout out to Mem. Mem the goat. Alright, and now Castorise has her dragon. And when it's actually her turn, I'll slow it down so you can see what the effects look like. But it's actually sick. So basically, you attack. This is the health of the dragon. You drain the dragon's health in order to deal more damage. And so, like, in this one turn, I can just use the entirety of my health bar of the dragon to just absolutely spam like this. And then, as you can see, in total, this is probably going to do about 100,000 damage. Oh, my bad. 239,000 damage. Yeah. It's a little ridiculous. And by the way, this character that I have, her stats are horrible. I have not given her very good items. Like, this is not her optimal. This is called a light cone. It's basically like the weapon you equip to the character. This is not even the optimal one that I could be using. There's a better one that I haven't unlocked yet. It's a reward from the battle pass. This is actually one of the worst ones she can use. It's pretty bad on her, but I'm still using it. And then, like, her skills, they're not even, like, all upgraded. I haven't upgraded them all, like, to the max. And in terms of her stats, I mean, like, I guess her crit rate and crit damage are not horrendous. This could be infinitely better. Yeah, overall, this is a basically unfinished character. Like, she's not maxed out yet, and she does that much damage. This is why Castorise is the fucking goat. You basically just wait until you can use her gigantic Giga Dragon attack, and then you absolutely crank on them. Yo, okay, I was low-key mega scared of that for a second. That did not do as much damage as I thought it was going to do, and I'm really glad about that, because I was fucking scared for a second. I was quivering in my boots. But yeah, enough yapping about the game, though. I guess I can just go into the Sketty lore. I mean, I say Sketty, but for reference, I'm streaming on twitch.tv. The name on Twitch is JaveryXD. I'm multi-streaming right now, but the lore behind why I took a break from music, and I mean, I guess I technically am still taking a break because I'm not going to be coming back like anytime soon. I'm not really in a position to make music. But yeah, I kind of just fell off of my enjoyment of making music, especially because what happened was I moved, and when I moved I was unable to make music for a while, and then when I finally was in a position again to make music, I just like I wasn't really feeling it. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just not entirely, I don't have the desire to make music, so I'm kind of probably not going to be doing it anytime soon. I mean, it's not off the tables. Like, there is a chance that I return and make music eventually, but for the time being, nah. Just, it's not really my cup of tea. I'd rather do content creation, like streaming and maybe even making YouTube videos. I don't know what I would make, but YouTube videos is also something that I'm interested in trying out. That's if I have the time, though. Currently, I'm in between jobs. My wife is the absolute goat, and I told her that I was gonna, you know, give streaming a try for a couple months. Obviously, I'm still looking for a job, but I was telling her that I'm just going to do some streaming on the side so I can see what happens. Because, you know, I have affiliate on Twitch. Like, I can get, like, donos and subs and stuff. So I was like, well, technically, I have a potential source of income right there. So what I'll do is I'll just try it out, see if I can make any progress on Twitch. If I do, awesome. If I don't, whatever. I was spending a lot of time sitting at home not being the most productive anyway, so I can do this and potentially be somewhat productive. Or at least feel productive. I mean, like, I've been trying to do chores around the house and apply for jobs, but, like, I need something to actually, like, work at other than studying, because I've been studying German, and man, you can only study for so long without just getting absolutely bored of what you're studying. There are limitations. True, as long as you put your mind towards stuff, like, everything's pretty chill. That's why I decided to put my time and effort towards streaming. Oh man, am I about to die?
Strike and obliterate worlds.
I think I'm dead. Thankfully, Castorise, another hilarious thing about this character, is she has an automatic revive. So that's very helpful. I'm pretty sure I'm still dead, though. Yeah, I think my whole team dies here. I did not realize how important it was for me to destroy those. Okay, I think I got it now. I think I understand.
This is Nikador's true form.
I mean, to be fair,
Well done on them. I was prepared to fight.
wait, I was so confused because, like, I saw the subtitles say that this character was My Day, and I was so confused because I did not realize that. Unless My Day is just yapping in the background. Whoops. Yeah, I just gotta slowly but surely crank up the damage again. And also try a little bit harder to manage my, yeah, okay, so that will heal the corresponding character. Okay. The only problem is, breaking that shit is hard. I do not really have the capabilities to consistently break it. I mean, like, if I can get Castorise's fucking dragon out, then that will be no problem, but I'm not having the easiest time getting it out now.
Eternal the dead return.
Life is not so fragile. Root here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Lance of Fury is straight wildin'. Bro is absolutely cooking me. But you know what? I will persevere and I will cook his ass.
A new life.
Bro really about to get hit with the Dragon D's nuts.
May death protect us.
Like, if I can destroy... Yeah, see, I do so much damage if I'm able to destroy all of those tiny little clones. And destroying those tiny little clones also... It seems to reduce the damage he does with his major attack. So I just need to
Please cherish this time.
actually crank on him and do as much damage as possible. Oh, I can also just do that and just cancel his attack. Lamau. Absolutely rolled. Alright, there's the fucking summons again.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, though, one thing I've been doing in recent times
Eternal
is
the dead return.
absolutely, like, well, not like to a degree of which it should be concerning, but I have been studying a lot because I'm trying to learn German, and high key, rough ass language to learn. It's not the easiest in the world, but it's not the worst, because there's definitely more difficult languages, but German has been low-key whooping my ass. I cannot lie.
Thanks for the support.
It is not the easiest language in the world. I I think I'm making pretty good progress though. I passed a course to like the early intermediate levels. So the next class I need to take is for like the upper intermediate levels. The only downside is that because I'm in between jobs and because we're looking to move, I haven't quite yet had the time to actually take the next level course. So I've just been like self-studying at home. It is fun though, like as annoying as it can be to like study a foreign language, it's pretty chill. I enjoy it. I would probably enjoy it more if it was if I had more people to speak it with. I try to go into like language exchange Discord servers. That way I can like get more more German practice. But even then, it's a little bit tricky in general. I live in a country where German's one of the main languages, but the really problematic part with that is that they speak a dialect of German that I can't understand. So, you know, it's like, sure, we can kind of have some common ground, but what they're speaking is still different enough to where I am not fully able to understand and grasp them. It's a work in progress. I mean, like, I'm also, like, working on learning the dialect. It's called, it's Swiss German, because I live in Switzerland. My goal is to eventually be able to speak the dialect really good as well, but, like, it's so different from German. It's so different from, like, normal German. It's really, really, really tricky. You would think since it's, like, a dialect of it and everything, like, it wouldn't be so vastly different, but nah. It is. It is so, they're so ridiculously different. The grammar is different. The pronunciation is different. Syntax, everything. It's just so confusing. Okay. I don't think I'm getting one shot here. I think we live these. Okay, we live these. Thank God. Okay, I think we clutched this one up in the gulag. A little low on the health, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball. I just need to get out the dragon. I also need to keep him healthier because he is the healer. Shout out Mem. We got this. I think he's about to... Yeah, there we go. There's the little spears. Okay, I think we're good. If we get the dragon out, hashtag dragon these nuts, we are absolutely chilling now. I fear nothing. Fuck it, we ball. That's what I'm saying. All right, light work. Holy, okay. This is what I mean when I say I pack a beam.
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife.
I mean, hey, bro got a death befitting of a warrior.
It's finally...
Nah, bro, the art direction and cutscenes in this game are absolutely crazy. Alright, I'm gonna just hit it to auto, that way I don't have to sit here and click.
Core flame.
Time passes quickly.
Yeah, I would try to give like a TLDR of the lore and of the story, but it's like there is so much shit going on, especially right now in the story, that like honestly, it's not even worth trying to explain. There is so much going on.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
What's next?
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nikedor.
What did they say? Please.
Dude, I wanted this character so fucking bad. Unfortunately, I did not get them.
I'll tell you everything once we return to Akuma.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Mighty, do you...
Shout out to my goat, Mighty.
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle, you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
No, real shit, bro really just said stop yapping.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much.
Bro's real
Do a
for that.
decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know?
You know, I was currently thinking about what I wanted to do for breakfast. Banger idea, bread rolls with
Come with me,
Nutella.
then,
Am I cooking?
Warflame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return.
Bro, the bread here is so good. Oh my god, by the way. Like, holy. I absolutely fucking adore
Think I felt anything at
the
all.
food in Switzerland. That's one thing that I still, like, can't get over
Felt a
after
lot
being here for, like...
Easier than I expected.
I have to think for a second.
I had
I think
assumed
I moved here
preparing
2 years
Warflame
ago,
would
but
take
technically I've spent
a
3
lot
years
more
here
out of
because
me.
I made 2 trips beforehand.
In any
That, or well,
case,
3
let's
trips beforehand.
return to
Wait.
Akuma and
Oh
share
yeah, 2.
news
My
of
bad.
our
I guess it's been
victory with the
2.
two demigods.
It's been 3 now because it's been 2.5. 2. Yeah, sorry. Bad at time. It's been 3 years. Since in the 3 years I've spent in Switzerland, I am still not used to how delicious the food is. Dude, fucking Mem speaking like a Pokemon. Mem 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 mem. Shout out to my fucking goat.
Go with the rest, miss. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Nias again. One last time.
All right, I'll leave you with your goat.
Lord Nias. Lord Nikedor. Can you hear me? I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace.
Yeah, so for
You are
reference,
the
she can
only
talk
one
with the dead.
answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me, do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must take it back from them. I see. So even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh. I will continue this arduous journey, even if I must travel to every corner of Amphorius. I understand. Thanatos heirs will fulfill the promise we made and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you.
You know,
The bringer of strife into this world.
like high key,
But it's
I gotta give
something,
it
it's
to
just me here.
Hoyoverse for the
No one
stories in
else
their
can see
games.
what you look like in the final
I might not
moments
always
of your
agree with their
life.
monetization decisions,
Poets
'cause,
will
like,
still
good,
describe
you know,
as
I'm
embodiment of
not a
madness
fan
and
of gacha
passion.
games,
The
but
god of
when
war who
it comes to like
incinerated
making
all of
interesting
their glory.
gameplay, events, and stories, like they cook. They absolutely cook.
At this moment, I am willing to send you into the gentle embrace of death, to a sweet land full of blossoming flowers.
Absolutely
Farewell,
respect the
Titan.
cook.
Aggie! They're back!
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a fiery core flame in the palm of my hand.
I can feel the core flame's warmth. Well done, Finan. It has been far too long since Emphorius last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nikador's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the holy city.
Hold on, I'm tabbing in and out for a second to check
Want
some
to
stuff.
be honest about this? I believe Mighty is the better candidate. He was once the crown prince of Kremnos, after all, and much of his lifetime was spent fighting alongside Nikador. He is more worthy
Oh,
of
you know,
the
I may need to
title
tweak my
Strife.
stream settings a little bit. Because I just realized that my Twitch is in...
You have thought much about this, sweet child.
My Twitch stream is
There
in
is one
720,
thing
and I low-key want it to be in 1080.
The qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons my Demos refused this core
So I
flame.
might have to restart my stream real
I
quick,
do not doubt his strength.
just
and
just so I
talents.
have enough time to
In
fix it
fact,
and
he
bump
must
it
have
up
imagined
to
himself becoming a god
1080.
1,000
because I know for a
times
fact I
over.
can stream in 1080. I
You can
actually
turn
only
it
just now
down,
realized that it
because
wasn't
he does
actually in
not want to lead
1080p.
his people down the same path
I don't think
again.
that's something that I can edit in the middle of
So
my
I will
stream.
ask you once
Because like the
more,
graphics for this game are actually pretty sick, and
have
so
you
I
made
want
up
you
your
guys to be able to
mind,
experience it
Finan of IDs and
in
Izei?
the same quality that I get to experience it in, because obviously, like, you know, I'm seeing this shit in like 1080p
ready
on my
for this.
monitor. So
I will
I might
shoulder the
end
burden
stream
of
for like
divinity, alongside
5 to
both
10
of you.
minutes. That way I can grab a drink
I am willing
and tweak
to
my
make
settings
the
real quick and try to get to where I can stream in
necessary
1080p.
Very good.
It could be because I'm multi-streaming that it gatekeeps it to 720, but I can definitely stream it in 1080, so I kind of want to fix that.
Right?
If the prophecy hadn't found me back
So
then,
I will say,
I would still
I'm gonna
be
be
roaming
right
the
back.
world aimlessly.
and I'm going to try to fix my stream settings.
Right now, though,
And then when I get back,